Hey guys, how are we all doing? Are we all doing well? Are we all doing good? I hope we're all doing good. My tracking may be ever so slightly wonky today. I'm actually using something different from normal. I hope you can all hear me just fine. You can all hear me just fine, right? Uh, yeah. Entire setup's a bit different. I'm in a different place from normal. So, just kinda adjusting. Uh, I knew I was going to be in a different place. I knew I was going to come somewhere else. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll have to make sure to bring the iPhone so that I got the right tracking. And then I actually did bring it with me. And then I went back down to my house to grab something and I fucking left the iPhone the second time around. So I've had to bodge together a way to do this with my Android phone, which is not really optimized for this. So if my tracking seems a bit wonky or awkward today, that's why. That said, see if I can adjust myself slightly here. There we go, that's better. But yeah, that's exactly my luck, isn't it? Just I was like, oh, I did remember to bring the thing, and then I fucking brought it back again. The thank you donation for Raider has been playing for days now. Yeah, no, that doesn't ever go away, Swamp. That's gonna be playing forever. That's permanent. When more people donate, more people will be added to that list, and over time it will likely replace Raider as more recent donations come in. But at this moment in time, Raider is the only person who has donated, so he just gets to live in perpetuity above my head now. That's how this works. That being said, yes, hi, welcome, our first ever affiliate stream, because I got affiliate from our last stream, so that feels amazing. As you probably noticed when you guys came in, you might have had mid-rolls, maybe you didn't. I deliberately played an ad during the starting soon screen to try and disable mid-rolls for people initially coming in. Immortalized on the stream, yes they are. Yeah, I did play a mid-roll ad to try and disable pre-rolls. We'll have a proper discussion about what all that means later. But yes, so for today, what's going to be happening is I'm going to give you a PowerPoint presentation. No, wait, don't leave. No, but in all seriousness, I couldn't think of anything particularly special to do for an affiliate stream. But I was like, we can't just play a game. That's too generic. Like even if we played a Sonic game, that's still too generic. And then my brain went, well, okay, what if you just did a PowerPoint? I was like, brain, that's dumb. Why would we do a PowerPoint? And then my brain went, because you're dumb. And then I went, that's rude, but you're right. Okay, I guess you have a point. And then my brain went, great, now stop having an acid trip. And I went, wow, I shouldn't have ate those brownies. And my brain went, yeah, no, you shouldn't have. Now we're going to the hospital. This has been a very weird tangent. That being said, uh, yes, we'll be talking about all the stuff about affiliate means as we do the presentation. So, before we get into that, I just want to ask, does anyone have anything they want to talk about before we get into it? Anything we want to talk about today? Because once I get into the presentation, we're going to focus on it. Especially as the Android phone, ironically, I cannot charge it while it's on the thing, so I'm not sure how much time we have for battery. I don't have water on me, so this is going to have to count for hydration for now. Is that P3R? Is that Persona 3? Oh, Persona 3 Royal. Wasn't that a thing that was coming out? I remember vaguely something about Persona 3 being important. I can't remember why, though. Is it being re-released or something? Reload! Oh, that's a better title than Royal, to be honest. Because it matches the theming? Oh, I get that. Oh, that's cool. So, I think... Okay, and then I guess there's not much else to talk about. I was also admittedly stalling just a little bit for the hopes that Tiger could show up in time for us. So he didn't come in the middle of the presentation. But there was only so long that I could stall for. I'm already at 80% battery from 100%. So there's a chance this stream may only be able to go for half an hour with good tracking. Who knows? Let's not waste too much more time. I will get PowerPoint up now. While I am doing that, I would like to ask... Oh, wait, no, there is something we need to talk about before I get into it. Something very important. Holy shit, guys, did you see the Sonic X Shadow trailer? What the fuck? What? I have so many questions. Like, who the fuck approved that? Who looked at that and went, oh yeah, you know, what we need to do is get Sonic Generations from 2011 and smash it together with Shadow the Hedgehog from 2004. I am not complaining, I'm fucking ecstatic. I am one of the few people who absolutely fucking adore Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. I enjoyed that game. Deal with it. Fucking good, and I enjoy it, and I love it, and just, oh my fucking god. I'm excited. I also turned into a monkey for a second there. That was weird. No, I am really fucking excited for that. And also, Sega, 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 Sega. Yeah, sorry, I had to do it. No, Sega, listen to me. First of all, I dare you to put a section in with a gun. Secondly, more important, I dare you to put in a playable section of Maria's death. Do it, you coward. You won't. I fucking dare you, Sega. Do it. I am really fucking excited for that when it comes out in autumn. Sega is going hard. Sega was going hard last year, and they're going hard this year, and I'm kind of here for it. I am excited for it. All that said, let's finally get the PowerPoint open, shall we? Because I am kind of stalling. PowerPoint, where are you? Oh, I feel like I'm back in high school. Although I actually barely used PowerPoint in high school, it was always primary school that I was using PowerPoint in. I can't remember the last time I opened it up. Oh yeah, no, they announced a whole bunch of remakes, even outside of Sonic. Like they've got what is it, the Samba D'Amigo? The Samba D'Amigo remake, right? And Jet Set Radio, right? Those are the two? Yeah, Jet Set Radio, I was right. I'm excited for that. I never played the original Jet Set Radio, but I've always been really curious about it, so I definitely want to play that. I'm curious how that'll go. Crazy Taxi is one I'm less interested in, but I'm still excited for it. Get PowerPoint up and active. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna get right into it. Here we go. The game. We're gonna get, well, not the game, the presentation. We're going over to presentation mode. Let's go. As you can see, I have changed the overlay a little bit to make this work better. Oh. This is a weird thing my computer has been doing lately. There we go. So a weird thing my computer has been doing lately is it'll just like randomly decide when I'm trying to alt tab between windows, it'll decide, hey, we're just gonna throw your windows into the most random order we can possibly think of. No idea what that's about. That aside, let's actually focus on the presentation now, because here we go. 1 month of YouTubing and a whole other year, but we're not talking about that. So yes, we got Affiliate last time because what basically I was streaming for a whole year last year. Well, not for a whole year. I didn't stream for most of the year. I meant I streamed at the start of the year. I did it for a few months. There were some things that happened. I went on hiatus. I came back this month and I went, no, fuck it. I'm doing this properly. I'm getting through this. And it's paid off. Within the month, we hit Affiliate. I'm really fucking happy about that. Really excited about that. But what does it actually mean? Well, you see... Oh, I've gone over that. How it means is, for a start, we've got channel points now, as some of you noticed. Spark. Spidey. But, also, we'll cover that properly in a little bit. It means we have bits and subscriptions now, like every other channel. They're not called bits on here, as you might have noticed from my description. What they're really called on here is kittles. Yes, we call them kittles here. If you give us some of them, if you wow. Uh, Great. Good idea, Sonnie. Choose to do a presentation. It's not like you infamously struggle at speaking all the fucking time or anything. Yes, we call bits kittles here. So if you do decide to cheer them, they won't be called bits. I'll be like, oh, thank you for giving us all these kittles, and I will munch down on them like Skittles. Actually, Skittles are why I called them kittles. I really like Skittles, and I wanted a cute name, and then I thought, oh, my mascot is, well, not a cat. It's actually a leopard, but a leopard is a type of big cat, or in other words, oh, big kitty, which means Kittles. It felt like a good name. I like the name for it. What do you guys think? Kittles is a good name. I had you fooled into thinking I wrote a script. Never. I would never write a script. This is all off the top of my head, and that's why everything is a fucking disaster. uh, but other than kettles, we also have subscriptions, which means that was very weird. I don't know what happened. Sorry, the entire world just like fucking spun for a moment. I don't know why that happens to me sometimes. That has nothing to do with being tired. That just happens to me. No. Yes, subscriptions. Subscriptions mean that, as you could do on any channel, at any time you would like, if you have the money, you're able to pay towards supporting my content on a monthly subscription, which would be fucking awesome. And if anyone does decide to do it, I will thank you for that. What do you get for it? Right now, mainly you get access to subscription only channels in our Discord, which we still have, and you also get special emotes, which we will cover in a minute. Nobody makes a presentation with a script in mind. Swamp is right. With that said, merch! Yes, I have talked about this before. I try not to plug it too much because it's early days, but we do in fact have merch. I have talked about before how much I love the notebook, but we also have t-shirts, we have an apron, we have a dog bowl, and I'm going to talk about the story of the dog bowl now, because this seems like the appropriate time to do so. So, on the merch store, a lot of it is my logo, right? A lot of it is my logo, or is pictures of Ashe, or, huh? Maybe I do know something about the mystery girl. But, you see, the merch, one of them is a dog bowl, as I've mentioned before, and it's one of the ones with the logo on it. The logo, which, if you remember, has my name on it. Now, it does have a number, but if you see it from a certain angle, you just see the name. The reason this is important is because in the month of December 2023, I had a boiler man come out and check my boiler. Pretty innocent so far, right? Now he came in, and that very same day, I had just gotten some of my merchant that I had ordered to see what it was like, to make sure it was quality. I'm not going to sell you guys merch that I don't think is quality. And I will say, I adore the quality of the merch. It's really good. Especially the pants. The pants are really fucking comfortable and I keep wearing them. The cropped hoodie, oh my fucking god, it is amazing. That said, the dog bowl. That's one of the very first things that came, and it came that same day, which meant I had been inspecting the dog bowl that day. The dog bowl with my name on it, that the boiler man could see. I would like you to know, when I was inspecting this dog bowl, I was not expecting it in the living room. I was not inspecting it in the kitchen. I was inspecting my dog bowl in my bedroom. Whereupon, when I was done, I put it on my bedside table and just left it right where my head would be sleeping. The boiler to my house is in my bedroom. I think you can see where this is going. The boiler man came in, he came to check the boiler, I led him to my bedroom, and I just watched as his eyesight immediately went to the bedside table and looked right at that dog bowl. That dog bowl that had the name pointed at him, which made it look like it was a dog bowl with my name on it. Which, to be fair, it is. But he also knew my name from the fact he had to come out and meet me, of course. I don't think I need to explain what that boiler man was thinking. Could it get any worse? No, it couldn't. No, it couldn't. Yes, it fucking could. Because my stepdad had been visiting earlier that day as well, and you know who else he brought with him that day? The pup. The dog. Little puppy Bootsy. She's adorable, and she had a spare lead that he left on the coat rack that the boiler man saw right as he walked in. He could see I have no dog in the house. So there is a boiler man out there now who thinks that I drink out of a dog bowl beside my bed and wear a leash in private on my own. And look, just because he's not wrong doesn't mean I wanted a random boiler man knowing that, alright? This has been one hell of a weird tangent, but that is the boiler story that I have been meaning to talk about. That was an experience and a half. Let's get on with the let's get back to the presentation, by the way, shall we? So we've talked about our kettles, we've talked about subscriptions, we've talked about merch. So what else do we have from this? As I mentioned before, we have emotes. Look at the little cuties. I am going to post them in chat. I just need to quickly go to my stream manager because for some reason Streamlabs has decided it has no interest in actually working for me today with my chat. So I have got to get the stream manager up to talk in chat. Give me just yep, there's one. The power. But remember, we have emotes for multiple situations, including, of course, emotes for subscribers only. I will now, if I remember which one of the subscriber only ones is, I will post it. Give me just a moment. We've got an animated one in here. Let me see. How about? Yes. Well, we have to, of course, show the subscription one, and more importantly, if we were showing subscription emotes, let me show you an animated one in the chat. Keep an eye on the chat, because I really enjoy this one. My Powerpuff Girl Z addiction will follow me everywhere. We have animated emotes. We have emotes all to ourselves, guys. And if you subscribe, you get to use those emotes in Discord as well. So that's another perk to keep in mind for the future. So that is some of the really good perks we'll have with Affiliate. I hope you guys will enjoy them, and I will enjoy my perks from Affiliate. There is something else we need to cover, but I think I forgot to write it down. We will see at the end. My PPGZ session will follow me into Tartarus. You are not wrong. So what's next? How we got here. How we got here is because of you guys constantly following. Really, guys, no, seriously. Thank you so much, because the fact that you guys kept taking the time to actually make it to the stream is a big reason of why I got here. Genuinely, if it hadn't been for Swamp, for Tiger, for Spark, for all of you constantly coming in whenever you could, and keeping up the average viewer count especially, which would have been the biggest issue, I could have done up to 7 streams. I could have hit all the timings, and I still could have never got an affiliate, even if I had 50 followers, if I wasn't hitting 3 average viewers. You guys, with the following and constantly making sure to come in, you guys made sure I got affiliate. And I am so thankful to you guys for it. Thank you so much. You guys are the reason I got here. And I love you guys for it. Now, with that being said, what's next? The exact same shit. Because it's me. I'm not a fancy person. We're not going to do some major off-the-wall thing. We're just going to keep up what we are always being doing. I'm just going to keep bringing you the same dumb jokes always. Like the dumbest joke I know of all. This one. No, but in all seriousness, we do need to discuss what's coming next, right? For a start, TikTok shorts. I have been posting shorts to TikTok all along. As you can see in chat at this moment, we just had it come up with some of the places you can find me. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. On those places, I post shorts all the time. If you follow, you will be able to see highlights of the streams, even if you miss them. You'll be able to see some of the best moments. And following those really does do a great service for me, Because if you're following those, watching them, that means that they get pushed out to more people. If they get pushed out to more people, that means more people who haven't heard of me watch those shorts. More people who haven't watched me watch those shorts means more people then come here to come and see, hey, she was kind of funny. Let's see how this went. Let's see how this goes. And if they do that, well, we get more followers, we get more viewers. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll reach partner. That's not going to happen for a while, but there's no reason we shouldn't try and aim for it anyways. If you shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you could still make it to space. That's why you should never not strive for even the most insane goals if you know you really want them. Alright? So, if you can do that, do try and do it. You don't need to do it on all of them, but if you can ever do it on even one, that's always welcome and really appreciated. Now, I will also try to post more to Twitter and Instagram with things that aren't shorts. Instagram is going to be the hardest one, because trying to work with Instagram as a VTuber is fucking hard. Let's be honest. I have ideas for shorts I want to do that aren't just clips, and they will especially be going on Instagram and YouTube. However, as for Twitter, I am going to try and do my best to actually start posting more. I've already started. I started freaking out about the Sonic X Shadow trailer last night. I have more things I want to talk about. I will do my best to actually be a more active presence on Twitter, and hopefully that will mean also you guys can get to know me more offside of Twitter. Now, of course, mainly some of my friends are the main people in chat, but there are other people who come in here, people who maybe don't know as me as well, and not to mention even my friends who know me. Who knows what kind of takes I have that you have never heard before? Because we all know I have not scratched the surface of the amount of takes I have about Sonic the Hedgehog alone. And if my Twitter one day just turns into constantly live tweeting about watching Powerpuff Girls Z, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna accept it. And you're gonna love it. And you're gonna get obsessed yourself and you're gonna join me, and I swear to God I will bring this thing back. No, but seriously, I do need to try to post on there more. What is definitely happening is we're going to have more of the same stuff. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., we are doing more complete series. We're going to be doing Arkham Asylum all the way through. I've decided I was in a bit of a bad mood on Tuesday, so I was kind of half and half on if I enjoyed the game or not. I'm not calling it perfect. It's far from perfect. But you know what? I want to complete the game. We're going to complete Arkham Asylum at the very least, if not the other games. We'll complete Arkham Asylum. We'll have a hell of a fun series from it. We're going to do that. We're going to have fun. As that being said, on Thursdays, we're going to be doing more variety streams. Of course, we're going to be doing games. There's all kinds of games we could be doing. I want to do games that I love. I want to do games that I've never played before. I want to do games that are sub-goals, which we will talk about in a minute. And I even want to do games that I would never normally play. I would never normally play, off the top of my head, Genshin Impact. I don't think I would ever play that normally. Or perhaps, how about, I don't know, like maybe a dumb mobile game or something. Because I want to really, really stretch the variety streamer part. I want to have proper fun with this. I even have something planned for later for us to see. Exactly what I mean about how far we're going to go into variety. Because it's not even going to be all video games. With that said, what else have we got coming? Maybe a podcast? And if you're curious how the fuck I'm going to do a podcast, the answer is I'm not doing it yet. We need to have a better setup for this. So that being said, I remind you all, I have a throne. That is a website, that is a wishlist website. If you ever want to send me anything, you can do it through phone. Literally anything. It will be sent to me, physically, in real life. And, the reason I bring this up, the best way we could start a podcast? Taste testing. If we get enough food that I could if we get enough food that I could taste test, that would be the greatest start possible for the podcast. I am a fucking wimp when it comes to food. So, I would like to start a Saturday podcast by stuffing my face with stuff that is probably not going to be good for me to eat. I think we all know that'll be horrible, but hilarious. I honestly can't wait for that, to be honest. Oh god, my eyes are broken. And the, okay, hang on. Sorry, I just noticed. My pronoun announcer is apparently broken on the presentation. Oh, that does not look professional at all. I like how I did professional presentation. I'm doing great. My model, fucking broken. And absolutely, send me whatever you like. But keep in mind, the more spicy it is, especially, there's a good chance it might be vetoed for a while. I can't handle mild spice. I die from mild spice. If anyone sent me a ghost pepper, that wouldn't get eaten for months, for example. But absolutely, feel free to send me stuff. It will be opened on stream. It will probably be it'll probably be checked first just to be safe that it's safe to open on stream. But if it is, Saturdays I want to do podcasts where we open stuff up, where we just chat, where we just have fun, talk about random bullshit, see what we can see, talk about what we can talk about, just have fun. Because that sounds like the best way to enjoy a podcast, rather than actually trying to plan it out ahead of time. Because, let's be honest, I'm not the type of person who plans shit out. And if I did plan shit out, that would just take away from a lot of what I feel like is what draws people in the first place. Now, what else do we have to talk about? Adverts. How do adverts work? Well, it's quite simple. They work like this. Motherfucker. I think the moderators are safe from it. I'm not sure. Nothing happened. Okay, what happened is I took a drink. This is what happens when I drink Dr. Pepper. Why the fuck did I do an anime pose? Yeah, okay, that fucking failed. I'm really annoyed. I had that joke set up all day. I was excited for that one. What's meant to happen is that when I pressed the button, it was meant to start an ad break, which was meant to be the only one I was going to do, and I just wanted to do that solely for the fun of trying to do that fucking line. I'm really fucking annoyed that joke failed. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, at least Spark got the ad. Okay, I think what might have happened is because Tiger and Swamp are moderators, they got no ads. Because Tiger and Swamp, yeah. Okay. No, yeah, that must be it. Because Tiger and Swamp are mods, it probably didn't. Yes, guys, I'm saying you didn't get hit by ads because you're moderators. That's what I'm saying, Swamp. We are in agreement. Yes, because you're moderators, I think so that you can keep moderating the stream, it doesn't put the ads on you. I think that's what happened. Ow. Oh well. On the plus side, whenever I do run an ad break, it means that pre-rolls get disabled for the next 20 minutes. Depending on, I could run 3 minutes of ads, and that would disable ads for, that would disable pre-rolls for up to an hour. I accidentally targeted Spidey and no one else. Oops. Yes, if I ran 3 minutes of ads, we wouldn't get pre-rolls for an hour. I'm not going to do that, but I will save adverts mainly for things like when I need to go to the bathroom or when we're on intermission anyways. That way, I can I can hopefully reap the benefits of it without accidentally annoying people or sending them off. I did consider doing ad schedules, but that would be every hour, and unless I could adjust it to be later, it just didn't seem right. Just didn't seem right because I don't want people getting constantly bombarded by ads, even if the ad revenue would be really useful. So there'll just be ads when the streams start, most likely, and then I'll do oh fuck, hang on, my model broke. Give me a second, just fixing. Whoever did say that we were gonna have technical difficulties, well done, you guessed right. Yeah, no. So I will only have pre-roll ads so that we have ads when you're coming into the stream, and then once we're actually in the stream, no ads unless I'm like already doing a bathroom break or something. That way, no one misses anything during an important moment or that. Because I feel like when I'm starting the stream, we've only got like what you may call it. When you're just joining the stream, what's it gonna hurt, right? If you're not expecting a pre-roll advert anyways, then oh well, you were gonna leave anyways, probably. Sorry, the model breaking really threw me off my flow there. Clicking, getting my head back in the game, and YouTube. Right, what's next is YouTube. I've talked about this with people before. I've talked about Andrea on stream before. You all know that a YouTube channel is coming, but when is it coming? Well, for the VODs channel, that VODs channel is coming in just a few days. In fact, this Saturday, the VOD channel goes live with the debut stream. That channel will only be archiving streams every weekend. It will archive 2 streams every weekend. 1 stream on the Saturday, 1 stream on the Sunday. Will that channel do anything else? Yes, that channel will. Every single day on the VOD channel, a new clip will be released, which is part of why I need you guys to be able to, specifically Tiger and Swamp, but also, if possible, you, Spidey, and anyone else. Feel free to clip things to your heart's content, because the more clips we have, the more I can post clips to that channel. We've got to try and keep daily clips going on there, and that will hopefully work as a form of advertisement. Those will be posted every single day, starting yesterday. They're already going up. And that will be every single day at 5:30 p.m. GMT. There will be a new clip you can watch from the channel. As for the highlights, and this is the fun one, the main channel, where we will have our stream highlights, our long form highlights, our other videos like the eventual, inevitable Sonic and the Black Knight essay I will release one day. That channel will mostly be stream highlights and the occasional video essays. Maybe like 1 video essay every 2 months, maybe. Something like that. When will that come out? I cannot answer that exactly, but it will be not February, it will be March. It will be either the start of March or the second week of March. It depends entirely on what happens regarding video content and discussions with Andrea about what is happening next. At the moment, it will likely be 1 video a week on the Stream Highlights channel, so look forward to that. Do we have anything else on what's next? Well, we do have something really, really important to talk about. This might be the most important thing we have to consider now that I'm at the affiliate stage. Now that I'm at the stage, I can start to really, really say I'm serious about this. We have something most important to consider. Collaborations? No, in all seriousness, what we do have to think about here is maybe. Now, you see, there are things we can talk about that we could be doing with this. You see, there are people I would love to collaborate with. I've talked about in the debut stream. But a bigger person I would love to collaborate at some point with is Boom Goes Maximus, we've talked about before. That could be fun. I would need to work up the courage to actually ask him about that. Someone else, more reasonable level. There is another streamer, Mira Nora, who I would absolutely love to collaborate with if she would be interested. There are people I could reach out to, and I am considering it. But there are things to keep in mind. First of all, I am going to set up a collaboration panel because as much as I want to reach out to people, I also know how much stress and just worry thinking about collaborating with someone and like that process of having to ask them puts through my head. And if I'm having that kind of anxiety, it hit me. If anyone ever did want to collaborate with me at any point, they would have that same kind of anxiety potentially. So I am going to alleviate the fears of anyone in future. I am going to design a panel, not at this exact moment, but I'm going to design a panel that will give people all the information needed about if they want to collab with me, and they're the people reaching out to me. So who knows? Maybe that will net us some collaborations in the future if we're lucky. If nothing else, it'll be a nice courtesy for people who come onto the channel. People who I will definitely collaborate at some point with are my friends. Tiger, Cyber, who knows? Maybe even Magicist or Swamp or any of you. Any of my friends who are watching, I would love to collaborate with them. I have PNG tubers set up. I have ways set up that I can collaborate with them on the fly as quickly as I need to. In fact, I could be collaborating with, for example, Tiger right now. It's not the right time to do it, but if he was in that chat right now, I already have ways set up that we could have been collaborating. So I'm already prepared for that side of things. And those are the most likely collaborations you will see in future, if I do any, because those are the easiest to set up, they're the least stressful, and they're probably the people who will have the most time to do so. Other types of collaborations, I'll need to learn how to talk to people first. I am a mess of a human being. I am anxiety central when it comes to social interaction. The idea of actually going up to someone and going, hey, do you want a collab? Fills me with more terror than should actually make any sense. Because at worst, what should happen is I get a, no, not interested, and I go, yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, bye. That's how it should be. Instead, in my head, I go, hey, want a collab? And in my head, the person goes, die. And that doesn't really fill you with confidence, you know? I don't really want my potential future collaborators to just turn into Sauron and get mad at me for asking. That's a weird way of putting it, but you understand what I mean. Which is why friends collaborations are far more likely, but I am going to do my best to learn, and I am going to actually take the fact I made it to Affiliate. I need to take that confidence boost, and I need to go, I've made it here. I need to actually take this seriously. Part of taking this seriously is looking my anxiety in the face and going, no, you're not going to fucking stop me. I'm going to fucking ask if I want to, bitch. And that's what we're going to do. Other than that, well, other than that, there are also potentially community collaborations in future. For example, I have mentioned before 100 follower goals. We will talk about that in another slide. Let us keep going for now. Because we have to talk about the big, important collaboration. McDonald's. It won't happen. No, of course not. I wish. In all seriousness, that is a fun meme, though. It was a really fun meme. The constant McDonald's jokes. I did eat a McDonald's earlier. I had a Big Mac. Because of course I did. And I've got my Dr. Pepper on me. Breaking my tracking, taking another swig of it. But here's the thing about that. Not only is that a fun meme, that's a fun community meme. Which brings me to community. You guys, the real reason we needed as many people as possible in this stream that I could get at once. We're going to be talking about something very important now. This is the whole reason for this particular stream. As mentioned, we have talked about channel points briefly. I will now encourage you guys to I will encourage whoever has some spare channel points to redeem something random. Tiger, you should have a whole bunch of channel points. You've been watching the longest. Or Spidey. Okay, Spidey's good. I don't have water to hydrate with, so that's just another Dr. Pepper swig for now. But yes, so channel points. What that means is that simply by watching this stream, you guys now get rewarded with points for every minute you watch the stream. I believe it's something like 30 points per minute you watch the stream. There will be little chests that come up that give you extra points. There are ways to earn extra points, and the whole and once you have enough points, you can spend them on any reward you want. For example, we had the hydrate and posture checks. Those are built into the game. Those are built into Twitch. They encourage me to take a drink of water to check my posture, make sure I'm sitting nice and straight. Some other ones we have in here, you can highlight your messages, which makes it a lot easier for me to see them. Or you could unlock a random subscription emote. If you want to unlock an emote from the subscription tier without actually subscribing, that's how you do it. You can modify an emote. You can make me stretch out. You can make me you could suggest an idea for a poll that we could hold. Or if we were playing a game where it was suitable, we could have you guys come up with names yourselves for characters in games or for towns or anything that needs to be named. You can even suggest who we raid in future. Checking my posture again as Swamp is put in. Thank you, Swamp. You can suggest who we might raid at the end of the stream, which we will. We've got to remember to do raids at the end of streams. I've got to remember that. That's a very important thing to do. That being said, those are the main channel points ideas, but I can put in more. I can put in custom ones. I highly encourage you guys, if you can think of any ideas for how you want to be rewarded, specifically for the action of simply watching the stream, then feel free to come up with ideas. It can be fun, it can be silly, they can be priced at any price, so don't be afraid to come up with something that's really over the top, because I can just price it high if it's too over the top. That being said, keep in mind that there are other things that will also need to be rewarded. Some things will be rewarded that involve monetary gain. The more insane it is, the more you should consider keeping it behind a subscription idea rather than. Keep in mind that channel points are rewards for simply watching the stream. Think about rewards you'd want simply for just taking the time to sit down for 2 hours and watch the stream. Those are the kind of things we should come up with for channel point ideas. So if you guys have anything at all, feel free to throw the ideas in chat and we'll generate some. That being said, while you're coming up with those ideas, some other things we could come up with ideas for is community goals and sub goals. Where you see, another thing that you guys can put your channel points towards is community goals. What that means is the more you watch, the more points you get. You can put those points into a community goal, which could be anything. It could be like it could be that we hit the community goal, and as a reward, I don't know. Like it could be. Oh, I know. A community reward could be I go into a completely different game for a few minutes and do a challenge that you guys have been suggesting for a long time. It could be we do a media share stream. It could be anything like that. It could even be we reach a community goal and Sonnie punches herself in the face because she's a dumb bitch. It could be anything. Sub goals, meanwhile, are a similar thing, but they're locked behind subscribers, which means when someone subscribes, that sub goal will go up and I'll be getting paid. Those kind of goals will get me to do things that I would not do solely for people watching. For example, if I ever do a security breach again, or if I do security breach VR, it's going to be behind a sub goal. If I do Dark Souls, if I do Cuphead, if I got things like that, things that are stressful, things that I don't want to do, things that, like eating a ghost pepper, those are things that'll be behind sub goals. You get the idea. 150 points for a random artifact. Don't suggest point suggestions for channel point rewards. I will decide what they're worth for channel points, but do suggest reward ideas. And as for sub goals, yes. Another idea for a community goal I would like to mention one that I plan to put down in future is when we have enough viewers, I will put down a community goal that if we hit it, I will play Mirror's Edge in VR. Yes, the parkour game that was never made for VR. I will play the entire game in VR. I am going to vomit on stream. On top of these things, we also have crowd control. And now this is something that I'm very excited about, guys. This is something I'm very, very, very excited about. For you see, crowd control is an extension on Twitch. Tiger, stop suggesting channel point stop suggesting channel point prices. We don't need the prices, we just need the ideas. Also, obviously that's not a real idea, but still, don't suggest channel point prices. I decide the prices. Sorry, I needed to make that explicitly clear. We only need channel point ideas, not the prices for them. Back to what I was saying, I'm just going to... That's not a rewind noise, what the fuck was that? Anyways, crowd control. Crowd control I am very excited about. Crowd control is fun because crowd control is an extension on Twitch. Have any of you ever seen the Chaos mod for Grand Theft Auto 5? Have you ever seen the Twitch integration for the Chaos mod for Grand Theft Auto 5's Twitch Chaos mod? Because if not, let me sum it up. Imagine you're playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Now imagine Twitch chat is watching you play Grand Theft Auto 5. Now imagine Twitch chat could on a whim spawn in any enemy, make gravity disappear, throw you across the map, teleport you to Mount Chiliad, make you jump out your car, give you infinite health, give you 0 health, kill you instantly, so on and so forth. It is chaos. You get the idea of the name. Now imagine if you could do that in a whole bunch of games. Well, with crowd control, you can. Crowd control is an extension that was built for Twitch with the idea that you guys, Twitch chat, can control the games of the streamer like me, including Sonic Heroes, The Sims 4, Skyrim, Fallout, Dark Souls, Sonic Mania, Sonic Origin, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Adventure, all that kind of stuff. So many games can be controlled by crowd control. We are going to be doing crowd controlled streams in the future, and that will be a lot of fun. The reason we had to wait for Affiliate though is because voting is based on bits sometimes. It's also based on channel points. I can set up for channel points or for bits, but until I had those, we were not able to do crowd control. Now that I have Affiliate, crowd control streams are possible, and it's very likely we will do those. Potentially once every 2 months, maybe once a month. We will find out how it will go. I can control which mods you guys will be allowed to have, so fortunately I will at least be able to stop you guys from going too wild on certain things. But you're still going to torture me, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. Now, here's the big questions. This was the whole reason I wanted to do the stream today. This is why I needed you guys here, and this is why I need you guys thinking caps on. And I don't want you guys to put your thinking caps on and be silly, okay? I know, like, for example, Tiger really likes to make jokes and memes. Right now, I love jokes and memes. Right now, we're not at jokes and meme times. We're genuinely at big, serious, important question time that we need to give genuine, serious answers to. What are you guys going to be called? What is your guy's name? Like, we've given the name to Bits, Kittles. We've got our Kittles. We've got, if you guys cheer, that's Kittles given to me. I'm Sonnie. I'm Sonnie Solana. We know my name. But what we don't know is we know my mascot's name. We know the model's name is Ashley. We even know the mystery girl's name, maybe? What we don't know, what are you guys going to be called? Every community, every true community has a name. Every true community has their name for what they call themselves. This has been going back for decades, way back to PewDiePie era, where he would call his fans bros. And then there's a whole bunch of other people, like off the top of my head. My favorite example being Henya the Genius calling her followers hentai. That greatly amuses me. But we do need to talk about, what do we call you guys? because there are so many names we could come up with. Now, my personal suggestion is I would. Oh, there is my pronoun thing going off again. Let me fix that real quick while it's on screen and I can see it. I'm just going to move that over here for now so it doesn't get in the way. Yes, so my personal suggestion for a name we could have is stolen from my fanfiction side. Satellites is a name that I do still really like for people who follow me. I would like to know what you guys think of Satellites as a potential name. Let's see what other names you've got. We've got, yep, one of the first things to be mentioned was Satellites. Cells, Cinders, Cellulites, Solanonites, Sons of Sonnie. Okay, Sons of Sonnie is what you guys would be called if you were my biker gang, and I kind of fucking love that. Blazes? Aw, Darlings is cute, but almost definitely taken. So, those are some very good suggestions, guys. If you want to throw in any more, you've got. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a maximum of 2 minutes to come up with some names. I'm going to look through the names when you come up with them, the best names you come up with. I'm gonna put them in a poll, and we're gonna vote on the best one. All right? And we will do another Twitter poll afterwards. We'll give it. So don't worry if we pick something and you guys regret it afterwards. This is our initial deciding phase. We'll do a secondary test post stream in case we change our mind. But just suggest as many names as you want. The timing right now for me is we're at 53 minutes into the hour. When we hit 55 minutes into the hour, that is when name suggestions end. So go, get your thinking caps on, my friends. Have fun and come up with what you can. While you guys do that, I'm going to talk shit for the next minute. Shit. I told you I was going to talk shit. With also, I just want to say I really like my background here, the little overlay. I had to very quickly put this together to look good with the presentation so that it didn't all blend together. And honestly, the black background looks really fucking neat in my opinion. Do-do-do-do. You have, guys, 45 remaining seconds to come up with any future names. I am seeing some very good suggestions in chat. I'm loving some of Spidey's. Go wild, guys. Go wild. And remember, don't worry if it's a bad name. As long as it's a serious suggestion, even if it's not the best name, all names are welcome because you never know when you might hit gold. Even if it's a bad idea to you, who knows? Maybe it'll be an amazing name to me. I've had moments like that where I thought something was horrible and then people around me actually loved it. You guys are incredibly clever and incredibly creative. I'm sure you can come up with all sorts of things. And we are out of time for suggestions, so here we go. I'm now going to read through some of these, and I'm going to pick out the best ones, put them in a notepad, and we're going to have our first poll, which is another thing we can now do as I am an affiliate now. So, let's see. We've got the Cellites, as mentioned. We had Cinders. I quite like Cinders. The Lananites is a bit long, but not bad. Sons of Sonnie, as I mentioned, is more of a biker gang name thing. I think I will veto that one. Blazes is absolutely an amazing idea, and we're going to put that down on the poll for sure. Rodents, I think I will veto, but I fucking find it hilarious. So, good suggestion on that. Dawn Knights, Dawn Knights honestly sounds like a fucking medieval band name or something. I think I will veto that one, but it's good. Wings, I think, will be vetoed. Kits is a very good one. Spidey, great job on coming up with kits. I absolutely love kits as an idea. That is probably my personal vote. Ashen Ones is Ashen Ones is very metal. The Colony is ominous as all hell. The Guanos, I don't even know how to react to that one. Pepper Nurses, Ashleans, Blue Buddies. Blue Buddies is amazing. Krondraz. Some amazing names, guys. You did an amazing job. I've looked at them and I've seen which ones I like the most. I am going to write them down now. I'm going to write them down as quick as I can. Hopefully, my keyboard won't give me any issues as I'm writing them down. My face might shake around the place a bit. This table is not the most stable thing I'm working with here. We've got Cellites, Cinders. I'm absolutely putting Blazes on the list because I love that one. And I love Kits as well. I don't know how many poll options we can put down, so I'm going to stop at... I think we're going to stop at 5 decisions. So... Do. Okay. Just because... This is... Oh, Blue Blazes is actually a good upgrade to Blazes. Then again... actually, you know what? Yeah, no. Okay. The poll is almost ready. Okay, so guys, I'm getting ready to post the poll. We're done putting in names. Here we go. Where is... There we go. If you just give me a moment, Twitch did not save the fact I wanted to put up a poll, so I need to get it back up again. Manage your poll. There we go. Where is manage poll? I'm creating a new poll now. I am going to be quiet for a moment so I don't fuck up spelling any of these. Just typing down the names over here. While I do that, I would like to ask you guys, how do you feel about the Sonic X Shadow Generations trailer that dropped, if you've seen it? I am curious to know, because I am obviously excited about it, as I've mentioned. I'm curious how you guys feel about it. Feel free to hit me with what you guys think. I'm excited to see it. I'm also going to let you guys vote multiple times, but I am going to set it so that it is on a cost to vote. It's going to cost you 500 points for extra votes. So if you're very interested in a specific one, you're going to have to pay up to vote more, like a true democracy. We're starting that poll now. Here we go. Hopefully it's showing up in chat now. Have fun voting on that, guys. You found out that Ian Flynn is in charge of writing the Shadow story? Yeah, I had a feeling he would be, and that's another reason I'm really excited for it. I'm really hoping they let him actually write Shadow as Shadow and not with the mandates that Shadow had before. And that's absolutely fair. That's absolutely fair, Spidey. If you're not interested in Shadow's character, you're not interested in the character. There's nothing you can do about that, so no harm done there. I see we've got 1 vote for Cellites, 1 vote for Cinders, and 1 vote for Blue Blazes. Remember, you guys are all able to vote multiple times if you want to, for whatever you're most interested in. You just need to pay up a little bit. I would also like to say my personal vote is between Cellites and Blue Blazes, so we'll see how that goes. You don't have enough points to vote? I have no idea how many points everyone has, to be honest, because I have no idea if it counted you guys before I got affiliate, or... Okay, I messed up. Okay, that was my part. That was my fault. I messed up the pricing. Oh well. We at least did get at least worked a little bit to push us towards something. We've got 2 votes for Cellites, 1 vote for Cinders, 1 vote for Blue Blazes so far. Better check. I realized I've started leaning off to one side. There we go. That's better. Cellites has 1 for the moment. So until we do the follow-up, you guys are the Cellites for now. We will do a follow-up afterwards and see how we feel about the other names. If we change our mind, we will see. But at the very least, we now have a temporary name for you guys. The Cellites. Now, if you think you're done with your thinking caps, you're wrong. We've got another equally important, if not even more important thing to put our thinking caps on for. Because we may have a name, but if we are talking about ourselves online, there's something more important than a name to spread the word about us. Because you know what we really need? What we really need is a hashtag, or multiple hashtags. For example, I will give you an example of someone who has a hashtag about them online for talking about their own things. Rin Penrose, another VTuber, agency VTuber, she has hashtags for when people are talking about her. Obviously, she has one about her name, but there is also a unique one she has, Ink Paint Rose. These are really useful for tagging on clips from streams or that, because it basically says it's related to this person and makes that tag all about them without then needing to constantly add a whole bunch of extra contextual tags. For example, on Twitter, you guys might have noticed I always have to tag things VTuber, VTuber N, Twitch stream, Twitch clip. With our own hashtag, I would only need to tag VTuber and our own hashtag. We don't need multiple hashtags for the record. We only need one that is for all occasions. We need one that can fit the whole channel, can fit the Twitch channel, can fit the I've just realized that I'm kind of off at a bit of an angle. I'm gonna fix that real quick. We need one that can fit the channel, the Twitch channel, the YouTube channels, the Instagrams. We need one that can kind of encompass our whole setup, right? So it has to be something that, at a glance, makes you think Sonnie. And I don't mean, and I get that, like I can see in chat, I saw Swamp just put down Fruit Bat, which is great. I find that funny and I find that cute. But I would point out, hashtag Fruit Bat makes you guys think of me as your friend. You guys know me as Sonnie Fruit Bat as a friend. I don't want you to think about me as Sonnie your friend right now. I want you to think about me as Sonnie the streamer, Sonnie the content creator. I want you to think, what would make you think Sonnie the content creator instantly as soon as you read it with a hashtag? Like for example, for example, hashtag Ashley would probably hashtag Ashley R would probably put me in your head, but it's a bit contextual, right? You need to know the context behind Ashley to know why Ashley relates to Sonnie. We need something that makes you go, oh, that's Sonnie. Hashtag Soncel is an amazing example of one that could actually work. I like that one. I like that one a lot. That's the kind of thing we need to come up with. Like, so hashtag Soncel. I'm going to give you guys another. It's now 5 minutes into the next hour. I'm going to give you guys up until we reach minute 7 of 9 p.m. to come up with more stuff. Come up with anything you could. Oh, apparently everyone is just going Soncel's perfect. Do you guys want more time to come up with more stuff, or do you want me to just accept Soncel as the decision? It's up to you guys. We could still go to minute 7, let you guys throw in other suggestions. Or if everyone just wants to go Soncel can be perfect. If everyone is happy with Soncel, type Soncel perfect in chat. In fact, no, better. If Soncel is perfect, everyone write hashtag Soncel. If that's what you want, hashtag Soncel in chat. Go for it, guys. Show me what you want. I take a drink. Okay, everyone is saying hashtag Soncel in chat. It has been decided. Our new hashtag, permanently, for talking about us and the streams and Sonnie the content creator, is going to be Soncel. Soncel and the Cell Lights. Or potentially Soncel and the Kits or Soncel and the Blue Blazes, should you guys change names in future. But for now, it's Soncel and the Cell Lights. Like a band. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Here we go. Now that we've answered the big questions that were the whole point of this stream, let's see what we've got next. Our next goal. So what is next for us, right? Gotta think. What are we going to be doing next? Because we're affiliate now, which was like the big main proper goal, right? You're like, I didn't think I would get here within a month. I thought this was going to be a few months down the line. I am shocked as much as I am happy that I am here. But now I need to think. If I'm at affiliate, the next goal can't be partner, right? Partner may be the next step up on Twitch, but that's a big step. And that's a really big step for popular people. You need 75 average viewers to even hit that. That is not happening for a while. So what is our actual next goal? What's the next goal we could do that we can actually reach? Well, for a start, we can't be partner, be realistic, but we could go for 100 followers. Because we are now at 51 followers. We have a follower goal for 60. There will always be a Twitch goal, just encouraging us to reach a small goal. A small next level. Meanwhile, on the stream, we will keep track of our big main goal. That big main goal is going to be what we're going to be going to for getting something that will actually be a big celebration. When we hit 100 followers, we will do a community stream. We are a community now at 50. At 100 followers, we are going to be a bigger community. We will hopefully have enough people in who join consistently that we can do a community stream with Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead, the original, whatever, either way, we could play through the game, do a whole campaign, do a versus campaign. We could have multiple people in, and that is the first time it will be an app. That might even be the first time it will be a guaranteed collaboration stream, depending on if Tiger or Cyber wants to join in for those streams and actually join in as a co-commentator. I am excited for that, honestly, because I could see that turning into absolute chaos. And also, I am excited for potentially Tiger being on stream with me, because I could see myself constantly having to go, oh god, do I have to mute Tiger for the sake of the stream and censorship? No offense, Tiger. But that aside, something else we have to go for is our first sub goal, right? We need to figure this out. Where you see, our sub goal is now. Our sub goal on stream is 1. Just 1. 1 sub would be great for our sub goal, our first sub goal. That's our main big goal, because of course I want my first subscriber. Let's not pretend I don't. And there it is. Thank you so much, Tiger. And they started a hype train as well, because it's never happened before, which means a hype train starts. The hype train probably isn't going to go anywhere this time around, but I am so thankful for that. Thank you so much. But, wait, hang on, holy shit, I just realized. You gifted 5 subs, that's amazing, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tiger, that's amazing. Holy shit. I actually just thought you were subbing for yourself. We're gonna get a lot of level ups for a moment. Okay, wow. Wow. Thank you so much. That's just so good. Thank you. Thank you, Tiger. That's gonna happen for all the subs, so I'm gonna have to fix that for future. That's... Holy shit. I was not prepared for that. Thank you so much. That genuinely really threw me off for a second. I wasn't expecting that. You're not a bad friend. You're an amazing friend, Tiger. And there's the gifted sub part. Oh wow, amazing. There's some of the other notifications we've never got to hear before. That was amazing. I just realized it was putting on generic alerts though. I don't know why it was doing that. It should have been gifts. Oh well, I'll have to fix that for future. That's okay. Not only did you just hit the first sub goal, you basically just got us halfway to our main sub goal, which is 10 subs. Our I don't even have a. You've thrown me off so hard, Tiger, in the best way. Thank you so much. Okay, deep breath. I'm back to actually knowing what I'm talking about, knowing what I'm doing. Let's see who got those gifted subs. Magicist got a gifted sub. Sylvia got a gifted sub. Natty got a gifted sub. Blake got a gifted sub. Daniel got a gifted sub. I can see it's completely random who it gets sent to. As for as as for the sub goal, what I was saying before I got so thrown off in the best way is that we need to decide what our first sub goal is going to be. Now, for follower goals, not follower goals, sorry, for follower goals will also have their own like little rewards. Those will be like kind of big community ideas. As for community goals, ironically, those will be more focused on individual things I can do that I want to do. Like Mirror's Edge VR, I want to do that, even though it's a dumb idea. That's why it's a community goal. Stuff I want to do will be community goals, which means sub goals are going to be things I don't want to do but could be amazing on stream. Hence mentioning Dark Souls earlier, or Cuphead, or all that. So if you guys have ideas for what our first sub goals are, please do say what you had. Bleh. So if you guys have ideas for what we can do for sub goals, please do tell me, and we will do that. Because we won't do the first one that comes in. We will like I'll go through the ideas that you guys send in for what we could do for sub goals, and I will decide one for our first sub goal. And if we hit 10 subs, that's what we'll do. Now, if you guys have any ideas, now would be the time to put in chat. Sorry, what are you surprised by, Tiger? I can see you're surprised by something. Has anyone got any ideas? I'm waiting to see if any ideas show up in chat. There we go. 10 sub goals for you to play a Nintendo game? No, guys, remember, sub goals have to be things I wouldn't necessarily want to do to start with. Sub Playing a Nintendo game isn't like an issue. Like I could play a Nintendo game anytime. There's no reason why that would be a sub goal, right? It has to be like play this game that you don't like would be like the kind of thing that a sub goal would be. Get what I'm getting at? Like you could set a sub goal like do a complete series of Sonic Generations, and like yeah, I could do that, but I could do a complete series of Sonic Generations anytime and want to do it. If I'm going to the way to look at it is sub goals is me getting paid, which means it's you getting to pay me to force me to do something. Uh, Vampire Bloodlines is actually interesting. FNAF 1 is a great example of something that actually makes sense as a sub goal. That's the kind of thing that would actually work as a sub goal. So I'm going to say I would like one sub goal idea from at least 3 of you before we move on, if we could do that, please. One from Swamp, one from Tiger, one from Spidey. Anything at all, let's just have some ideas so that we can put something down for future, right? I even have an idea in the back of my head, should no one come up with anything. But I really want you guys to do this for this one because I want to. No, guys, remember it's 10 subs. We've already decided it's 10 subs, not 20. Bloodborne and Dark Souls, I'm going to veto for future because those are whole games. I don't want that to be in just 10 subs. I do not know what a Nuzlocke is, but I know it's related to Pokemon, and I know it's like a challenge type thing. Although I would like to get through Pokemon first before I start doing sub goals for Pokemon. So, Okay, so Tiger has given his suggestion for Five Nights at Freddy's. The Five Nights at Freddy's suggestion, that is going to be suggestion one. I need a suggestion from Swamp, and I need a suggestion from Spark that can be for just 10 subscribers, right? Oh, fuck. Dropped my mic. Oopsie. Trying to get into a more comfortable sitting position. It's basically a challenge on a Pokemon where fainted Pokemon are permadead and you can only catch one Pokemon in each major location. That sounds like a nightmare. That sounds like a nightmare. But is also very interesting. But that's not really something I can do. I'd like to point out, while I don't find it likely that I would reach 10 subs within the next month, it's not impossible. So we need to keep in mind it also has to be something that I don't need to put a lot of time into just for the first of those. Still something I wouldn't want to do, but as for more feasible 10 subs, Hello Neighbor is an amazing suggestion. Hello Neighbor, Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Alright, Spark, it's on you for one more idea before we can move on. Sorry for putting this on everyone. I'm just really bad at thinking of ideas. I'm also opening up Steam to see if I can find anything to throw in an extra idea myself. No, Spidey. Limbo is something I would want to play. I know of Limbo, and I know it's actually a fun game, so I would be happy to play that. It needs to be something I wouldn't be happy playing, right? Like, not something like I would never play, but something that would be like really. I think you guys get what I'm getting at, right? I've repeated it enough times at this point. let me uh, let me just have a quick look through my Steam library and see if there's anything else I can throw in here. Yeah, no, I remembered something. I remembered something, and I have a third suggestion, or I guess fourth suggestion. I'm gonna give Spidey one more chance at something, just to see what Spidey says. But not Spidey, you're evil, but that is a perfect suggestion. Okay. Spidey, Spidey. Your suggestion is the most evil one of all. That may in fact be the sub goal. Hell. I regret having asked Spidey to do it over and over. My hubris has punished me hard. Anyways, my suggestion was going to be Security Breach multiplayer. Now that one I can actually do. So, okay, now that all that is settled, now that's all over with, let us actually get on to the next part of the presentation that we've been putting off. Collab stream is another thing that I want to do before we reach 100 followers even. But if we do reach 100 followers, then great, that's amazing. And definitely that'll be when we do at least one collab stream so that we don't go on to the next goal without one. But I do really want to, before even getting to 100 followers, try and do a collaboration stream if I can. Whether that be a collaboration stream with friends, whether that be a collaboration stream with another streamer, I really want to do another collaboration stream. Who knows who that'll be with? Maybe it could be with anyone. It's just, I really want to do one. If and for nothing else, for my sake, for proving to myself that I am actually capable of doing collabs, you know? Try and work up the confidence, and hopefully to have a lot of fun with someone else. As for the last thing, there's one last truly important thing for the stream today. Something vitally important. Something beyond all this. That needs to be done. Something we cannot ignore. Smasher Pass? Because I found a Sonic the Hedgehog Smasher Pass, and we're going to do that to end off the stream today. Yes, this is a genuine thing we're about to do. This is actually happening. Let me just get these opened up in another tab. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Oh, I cannot believe I actually found this. Let me just see what we got in here. Oh, it's suddenly showing. Oh god, infinite slobs, infinite slobs. There we go. Let us actually go to a different. Let's go to a different view, guys. A view I rarely get to use is this one. You guys are actually meant to be here. Hang on. Why can I not see you guys in chat? Could you guys start talking in chat? I want to make sure you guys are actually visible, because weird. You guys should be showing up in the box above me. I don't know why you're not. This is an interesting issue to be faced with, unexpectedly. Hang on a second. Oh well. It seems you guys are not present here for some reason. This is weird. I really don't know why you guys are not here. My best guess is it is just collapsed somehow and isn't able to find the chat. Might be because there seems to be a login issue with my slobs. Oh well. I guess we will have to do this in game mode. That sucks. I was hoping to have you guys on screen while I was doing that. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. With that said, let's go back to regular view, shall we? Oh god, are you singing Burning Ring of Fire in chat? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. No, no. No, no. Don't do that. That's Call Me Kevin sing. Where is the window capture? There it is. Okay, so first of all, the very first thing we need to do is spin the wheel. Shall we say 10 characters? I have 30% battery. I think we can get through 10 characters for Smasher Pass. Who is ready to do this? Because I am. Let's go! In fact, hang on. I would like to very quickly change my, I'm going to very quickly change the stream title as well. Updated. There we go. That way if anyone comes in, they know what's happening. Let's see, so who did we get first? E102. Okay, E102, that's a good choice. I've already set up the thing here. This is E102 right here. We'll put everyone in maybe Smash at the start so we can talk about him. E102, from Sonic Adventure 1. He was a very good boy. He was very good. He went around saving birds from being killed by other robots. Well, not killed, but imprisoned by other robots. And then he died at the end of Sonic Adventure 1 instead. He is a robot, which means hard smash. He has a lot of toys on him. He would be a lot of fun. Plus, he's a good boy. He would probably care about whether or not you were having fun with it. And yeah, no, Tiger. EU102 definitely has a soul. EU102 has a soul without a doubt. Next up on the list, I don't think I need to explain more about E102. He is a good boy who deserves the best in every way. Next up is Big the Cat. Big the Cat. Froggy. There he is. That's Blaze. That's not Big. I accidentally grabbed Blaze at some point. Where did Big go? He's in the list here somewhere. Big is trying to hide from me. Big doesn't want to be smashed. There he is. Okay. Here is Big. Big the Cat, our big, lovable fisher boy. He is a lot of things. He's dumb. He is low-key kind of terrifying. I think he killed God at one point. He keeps showing up in other universes and alternate dimensions. He once appeared in space without explanation. I think he may be an eldritch horror from beyond time. If you look into his eyes, he has absolutely killed someone. All that being said, he is a good boy who gives big hugs. And I think he would crush me if I tried to smash him. So it's a good thing I am into that. Smash. Big smash. Who is next on our list? Show me. Show me who is decided next. Wave the Swallow. Her name is literally Swallow, so I feel like we all know where this is going. But Wave the Swallow from Sonic Riders, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Sonic Free Riders, and also certain other games. Now, you see, the thing about Wave is that she is a bird. She is a bird. Which presents an issue for me, being as I have a phobia of birds. Especially, so here's the real question for you, because you're probably thinking, right, like, why is she not setting me off right now? It's because she's superhuman and anthropomorphized, to the point she doesn't look like a bird. But, here's the question for you, right? In this smash or pass scenario, we have to assume I would be in the same room as her. Which raises the question, does she look more realistic in the smash or pass scenario? Because if she is super realistic and has feathers and big beady eyes and a massive beak and no. So that would be a hard no due to phobia. But does she just look like herself from the games? Has she got that smooth look to her? If she does, the beak isn't such a big issue all of a sudden. She's got those big soulful blue eyes. Hard smash, you know she would be very good at it. Swallow is literally in her name. Which is why Wave is going to remain in maybe Smash for the moment. It entirely depends on that one situation. Should she be realistic, I would be horrified. Should she be anthropomorphized, I am going to smash her for the next 24 hours. Which brings us to our next character. Character number 4, smash or pass for... Chip! Okay, so here we go. Chip, the tiny little chocolate boy. Chip is a lot of things. Chip is, for a start, Chip is like maybe a foot tall at most. Chip is tiny. Chip is also adorable. He likes chocolate, he likes to eat. He is eating all the time. He is voracious as fuck. He is a very innocent boy. He is sweet and cute. He is also an ancient god from a million years ago. He is, he was there at the start of time. He may have been the person to create the fucking earth. He is also, like Gaia, he is basically God. So, with all that said, tiny little ship. Smash. Maybe tiny, but but with his appetite, he would eat people out so well, probably. And also, on top of that, he is, of course, like Gaia. You think he doesn't know about sex? Bitch, he's probably the reason sex exists in the Sonic universe. Number 5, who do we got next? Okay, I already had Chip. We're not doing Chip again. Who else do we have? Go on, go on. Give me something good. Character number 5, we have Sarah. Yes, I'm glad we got a unique one. You might already guess from my reaction where this is going, but come on, come on. I introduce you to Sarah, cat girl princess from the Sonic OVA, Sonic original video animation, the movie, classic movie. It's the one with the absolutely iconic line in it. You may know everything I'm going to do, but that won't help you because I know everything you're going to do. That is Sarah, and she is basically the love interest in that Eggman wants to bonk and that Sonic doesn't want to bonk and that wants to bonk Sonic. It's like a full-on love triangle type thing, which I guess means Sonic wants to bonk Eggman. That that kind of fell apart at the end there. She is a lot of things, but mainly she is absolutely fucking adorable. Is what she is. She is also kind of a tsundere, I guess. Maybe not a tsundere. What's not tsundere? What would the phrase be for a girl who's like feisty? That's the word I'm looking for. She basically punches anyone she wants, and she's also the daughter of a president. So, on that front, smash for political success. You get a lot, a lot, a lot out of smashing her because you would be friends with the president, hopefully, if you got on his good side. Who is our number 6 person? Silver the Hedgehog. Marijuana Head. I have just one thing to say about Silver. Background, he's the guy from the future who came back to stop an apocalypse. He's a good boy, he's innocent, he's sweet, he's easily naive and a bit confused. He doesn't know a lot about a lot of stuff. He probably doesn't know what sex is, to be honest. All that said, I have just one thing to say. Bitch, she has fucking psychokinesis, telekinesis. What else would we do? What else? Why would I not say smash? Did you think about the kind of things he could do to you? Ugh. Just wow. Who is next on the list? Let's find out. Knuckles, 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 Knuckles. Knuckles the Echidna. Big red boy, hard muscles, he can punch through solid rock. If he fists you, your guts are coming out your mouth and your heart is going to explode. With that said, I suddenly am very interested in fisting. Sorry, I just caught up with me with what I just said. Sometimes my brain goes on autopilot. Who's next on our list? Jet the Hawk. Where is Jet? Jet. Jet kind of occupies a similar group of. Jet occupies a similar group as Wave in the sense that Bird. So all the same arguments there on that regard. So it comes down to would I fuck Jet because of his personality? And no, he's a fucking asshole. I would rather not get robbed. Like, what would happen is I would fuck him, I would wake up, and I would find out he robbed me in the middle of the night. So with that said, that's a pass for Jet. Because not only is he a bird, he's also an asshole. Who is next on our list? Let us find out. Who is next? Who is next? Who is next? This one isn't even going to be... This one is going to take like 5 seconds and we all know it, but... Rouge the Bat. Rouge the Bat. Beef, flirty, massive tits. The one that everyone wanted to fuck at some point if they were a furry. Not to mention the voice. Boobs the Bat. Rouge the Boobs. Look, we all know where this is going. Let's not waste any time. Mash for the next 48 hours without rest or water. Let's be fucking honest. I would die smashing Rouge and I would be happy. Anyways, that's where I'm not afraid. Who is next? We have... Chow. A generic Chow. In the Sonic universe, Chows are basically pets. Chows are basically pets. They're cute little guys. They're even smaller than Chip is. They're maybe like... I'm going to say like... maybe 8 inches tall, if they're a tall one. The little cuties that are like low-key kind of gods, kind of descended from the race that existed on Earth before humans or Mobians. They're cute little guys. They're basically like flying hamsters, right? They're like flying hamsters in the Sonic universe. They deserve all the pets, all the fruits. They're so lovely and cute and sweet and just innocent little babies. You gotta treat them right. You gotta make sure that they're so well treated, so nicely treated, because they just deserve the absolute best. Zora's next. I deliberately didn't look at chat until now. I could see people freaking out in chat. I said what I said, bitch. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Zar, right. Next up is Zar. Zar. I need to remember exactly which one is Zar, but... Oh yeah, right, now I remember. So, the Deadly Six all start with Z names. I would introduce you to this guy. He is an emo little shit. He is from Sonic and the Lost World, and basically all he does is be a fucking depressing little bitch. One of his genuine lines is, "The only time I'm happy is when I'm giving other people miserable news." He's like the most cliche emo you'd ever see, and he's fucking annoying. I would smash him, but not in the fucking sense. I would smash him with a baseball bat because, like, fuck him so hard, and not in the fun way. He's so boring and so annoying, like a lot of the Deadly Six. So that said, pass. Who is next? Who is next? We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we've done 11. Okay, fuck it. We'll go for 20. We'll go for 20 because there's kind of one I want to come up. We'll go for 20. Ha ha ha! Yes! Okay, now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. Where is she? Where is she? She's in here somewhere. I saw her earlier. There she is. The girl who sparked 1,000 angry fans. Princess Elise. Princess Elise from Sonic 06. Or, in other words, the Dead Hedgehog Kisser, as a lot of people know her. I have opinions on Elise that do not follow the norm. I like Elise. I liked the potential she had. I liked her conceptually. She was written horribly. Like, don't get me wrong. Sonic 06 is a badly written game, and she is one of the worst written characters in it. I'm not denying that. But her potential as a character was fucking amazing. Because see if you take her just her potential character, write it all down. Like, just think about it in your head, right? Princess who has heavy relation to flames. It's a kind of a counterpart to Sonic. A lot more regal, a lot more well put together. Was doesn't really have friends. Ends up opening up when Sonic talks to her. Now, I would like to ask you, Sonic fans, who am I talking about when I describe that? Princess Elise or Blaze the cat? Sonic and Blaze is one of the most popular ships around. Princess Elise had potential, and I am not backing down on this, you fucks. Now, as for Elise herself, I mean, look at her. She's a redhead with blue eyes. She is, like, literally just my perfect type. She's also a princess, adorable, life. She is obviously a smash. It's not even a question. Next up, we have... Oh, here we go. We've got Sonic himself. We've got the actual Hedgehog boy himself. Fastest thing alive. God knows how many versions of him exist. I could say Smash or Pass for so many different versions of him, and I could probably do a whole tier list on just Sonic and his various iterations. So, what we have to talk about is, let's be honest, if you smash Sonic, there's a chance that it would be over in about 5 seconds. He'd probably have a lot of fun. Who knows if you would have any fun. He might get a bit too into it. 5 seconds for him, God knows how many orgasms, but you're dead. You're dead? No, Jesus Christ, he's not that fucking violent in bed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's so fast you wouldn't be able to enjoy it for more than a second is literally what I'm saying, Tiger. Now, with all that in mind, there is an alternate situation here worth considering. Whereupon, he is so fast, but he also hits the sweet spot so consistently that instead of it being a case of so fast that it's over and you don't get anything out of it, it's so fast that it's over in 5 seconds, but you get the equivalent of 8 hours all in 5 seconds at once, and your brain completely melts. Which is why Smash. There are also other reasons, like the fact that I may have or may not have low-key had a crush on Sonic as a little girl, but we're not going to get into that. Next, Bark the Polar Bear. Now we're getting into the obscure stuff. I bring you Bark the Polar Bear from Sonic the Fighters, an old Sonic fighting game that I feel like not a lot of people remember Bark. He's there's not a lot I know about him personality wise, honestly. He's a good boy. He's a good boy because he's a polar bear, and all polar bears are good boys. They're big, giant snow puppies. But he's definitely not someone who I would think to put in a Smash or Pass right away. However, I don't need to say much on it. He's big, he's buff, he's a big bunky boy, he is big himbo energy, and he is also adorable. It's kind of an easy smash. That's there's not much more I could say on it. There's just not much to say about Bark. There's not much information on him. Let's see. I'm almost out of battery, so we do need to hurry up a bit and start wrapping this up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, let's make it 15 then. Let's make it 15 and we'll make this the last Smasher Pass. Make it a good one. Antoine. Fuck. Okay, I did ask them to make it a good one, and they did, in fact, go to make it a good one. I present to you Antoine, character in Sonic Archie comics and Sonic a Saturday Morning Cartoon. He was basically just a guy who exists for the sole purpose of being the cuck to Sonic and Sally's relationship, who is constantly trying to steal Sally from Sonic, as far as the writers would put it, and also just to kind of be a cowardly, annoying, kind of just prat constantly, all the time. He's basically just he was not fun to watch, let's be honest. There are a few people who probably stan Antoine. Those people are wrong. Antoine was annoying. He was just he was basically just there to be a French stereotype who was a cowardly and annoying. That's all he was all the time. Like I cannot think of anything he did that was actually worthwhile off the top of my head that didn't come like way later in Archie comics or something. And he was also just constantly really annoying because I didn't really have any interest in his whole Sally side plot. So with all that said, hard pass for being French. And that's our Smasher Pass. We will keep this in mind for future. Maybe this will be another channel reward. With that being said, let's go over to chatting with stream again. So, that was our affiliate presentation stream with bonus Sonic Smasher Pass. I hope you guys have had fun because I had a lot of fun with this. I'm glad you guys now know what's going on with affiliate. I really want to thank Tiger again for the 5 gifted subs. That was an amazing surprise. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the emotes you have now and the little perks you get from it, even though you kind of already had that perk as a moderator. With all that said, I don't think there's much else for me to say. I hope you all guys have had an amazing day. I hope you all had a fun time with the stream. I hope you'll have fun with all the future streams. Next week on Tuesday, we'll be continuing Arkham Asylum. Next Thursday, we should be back to 12 GMT hour streams because that is a much better time for variety streams for me. I am thinking, how about I'm not sure what we'll do for the variety streams. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll figure it out over the weekend. For now, I think I'm going to go. So, I'm going to turn off my tracking, and what we're going to do is we're going to find someone to raid. Who is excited to raid someone? Because I'm excited to raid someone, hopefully. I'm going to turn off my tracking now. My model is going to go dead. So, now we just need to find someone to raid. To Twitch. We will let's figure out who we've got on here, who's live. If we're lucky, Max might be live, and we could just raid him. I will need a moment for Twitch to load up in the background. Taking its time. Okay, Twitch is being slow for me because it wants to be annoying. Give me just a second, guys. It wants. You ever like try to load up Twitch? It just gets stuck on the homepage. It would seem that Max is not live, unfortunately. So let's try and find someone else to raid then. Let's try and find someone who's actually in our viewer range. Because it's not a good idea to raid someone who's like a lot bigger than you. That's just very impolite. It's just clout chasing. Let's find someone who's actually at our level of views. Let's see what we've got. What were we doing today? We were doing a just chatting stream. Let's go look for the just chatting category and see if we can find anyone at our level. There's gotta be someone. I don't know why Twitch has decided that now that I want to do a raid, that must be the perfect time to start going slow. It's always the way, isn't it? Like, as soon as you try to do something but other people are watching, that's when everything wants to break, because that's just the best time it seems to think to break, when it can embarrass you the most for it. You guys still in the chat? Chat's very quiet. Okay, unfortunate news. I can find no one to raid because Twitch is being too slow to get to the people who are in our viewer range. For now, we're gonna just end it off here. Unfortunately, there's no one to raid who would not just be impolite to raid. So, for now, we'll just go to oh, hang on. Okay, what's their viewer count? What's their viewer count, Tiger? What's their viewer count? Because the best way to do raids is to think of it of never go more than double the amount to anyone, more than double what you have. 3 viewers? Okay. Who would like to raid a the Masquerade stream then? Capital free. I'm opening her up now to see what she's like for a second. If you give me just a moment, I'm going to watch just a second of her stream to make sure that it's okay for our audience, and then if it's good, we'll go raid her. You guys feel free to talk amongst yourselves in chat for the moment while I'm checking this out. I'm still just trying to get the stream up. I apologize for the delay. Hang on, I'm going to put on the AFK mode so that no one gets distracted if they come in at this moment. Alright. Alright, yeah, this stream looks good then. Thanks for suggesting that, Tiger. Sorry for the delay. It took its time to load up for me. We will do the raid then. I'll get her name and God, Twitch is slow today. I'm gonna close that stream in the background for the moment so that I can actually get on to rating it. Jesus Christ. Sorry again for the delay, guys. I have no idea why Twitch decided it wanted to crash on my end today, but... Twitch is having trouble? That explains it. Oh well. Hopefully I can get this raid done, and then hopefully things will pick back up for me when I'm not, because if I'm streaming at the exact same time, that's not going to be doing good for memory. Okay, let's start this raid. Let's get into this raid. Here's hoping. Raid should be starting now. Everyone who wants to do the raid, just join in on the raid. I will be with you all in a minute, hopefully. Might take me an extra minute to get there, depending on how slow my internet goes. Yeah, as long as you don't click the leave button on the pop-up that's showing up in chat, just make sure not to click that leave button. If it says join, then click it, but if it says leave, don't click it, and you will join the raid. Bye, guys. Have fun. Hope you enjoy the raid. Have a good rest of your days. Bye. Bye-bye.